Sorry, guys. I had to unmute myself. I'm like, wait, what? Let me just make sure that that is truly unmuted. Yes, thank you very much. All right. Welcome to Studio Band Pilates. Today it is November 10th. Today is Thursday, so it's a half-hour mat rower balance class. As always, please take care of yourself. If you have any injuries or limitations, I'll provide some options and variations that hopefully work for you. If they don't, place them to the side, bring in your own favorite options or variations. If that doesn't work, take a break, take a stretch. Maybe you do a different movement, maybe outside the family of exercises that I will offer up. It's fine. Your main goal is to take care of yourself. And you do what you need to do, you're in charge. So today we are going to get started standing. So I'm going to adjust my camera here. You'll notice that I have my roller behind me. I'm not going to actually use that for the first part of the warm-up, so don't worry about it. I just have it here just so it's not across the room. All right, so we'll just stand in a functional parallel position, excuse me, with your feet and your legs. So your feet will be just underneath your pelvis in a comfortable position for you. Drop your arms down very side, nice tall posture, ears, shoulders, hips, knees, ankles, and one long up and down line. On the inhale, to shrug the shoulders up the ears and a shoulder shrug. Exhale, slide the shoulder blades down the back of the body. Yeah, inhaling the shoulders up, exhale, slide them down. Inhaling the shoulders up, exhale, slide them down, and then inhaling the shoulders up. Exhale, slide them down. Shoulder rolls, drawing the shoulders back, up, round them forward. Yeah, just trying to focus from the shoulders back, up, round them forward. Keep the arms out of it, so the shoulders just initiate the movement. Back, up, round them forward, and then one more time. Back, up, round them forward. Now let's add the arms. Swing the arms back, up, and forward. So this is a circle, back, up, and forward, any amount for you. Back, up, and forward, and then last one, back, up, and forward. So those circles could be bigger or smaller than mine, it's fine. Let's reverse the shoulder circles. Shoulders come forward, draw them up, roll them open, slide them down the back. Forward, up and around to the back. Forward, up around to the back. Forward, up around to the back. Now we're going to keep the arms long, swing the arms forward, up, back, and around. Again, any side circle for you. Forward, up, back, and around. Forward, up, back, and around. Last one. Forward, up, back, and around, and then pause. So just keep the feet flat, so don't let the heels rise up. We'll do some moderate knee bends. It's not a full squat. We'll just try to keep the torso upright. We'll just bend the knees and then straighten. So I imagine that I'm in an elevator shaft, just surrounded by it, and that's as much room as I have. So we just go up and down. So I try not to tuck my pelvis under or get back. So they can be any size. I'm not looking for them to be big. We're just trying to warm up the body. Yeah. We'll add some more to this later on. Now, one more time, then standing up. Now, I'm going to have you interlace your. Well, actually, let's do this first. You're going to place your hands right at the bottom of your rib cage. Right, and that'll be just your guide. And just going to fold your upper torso forward. Yeah, then bring it right back up. You got that 3 more times. Just fold forward. So it's not from the hips, it's just from the ribs, right? And up, one more time, fold it forward. And up, pause. And I'm going to interlace your fingers, place the palms behind the skull. So this is just a positioning, so I don't want you to feel like you're going to fold your elbows forward or pull your head. Again, we're going to find that folding forward just from the torso, bottom 2 ribs, come right up. Now I'm going to side bend to the right. I'm going to keep my pelvis very stable. I can shift my pelvis out, but it's going to side bend and up, and I side bend to the other side, then up. And then now I'm going to lift my head and chest up without hinging from my back. So I'm just lifting, thinking about pushing my scapula up towards the ceiling and coming right back up. Let's repeat that. We'll fold and up. Go to one side, your choice, and up, and then other side, your choice, and up, right? And then we'll lift the head and chest up and forward. Then we'll add the knee bend to this. So just follow along. The last one will be different than the first 3, yeah? Patterning wise. So you're gonna go ahead and bend the knees and just fold the torso. Coming right back up. You'll bend the knees and side bend. As you recalibrate your spine to an upright posture, straighten legs. And again, side bend to one side as I bend and straighten legs. Now I'm going to keep my torso upright. I just bend my knees here. And then as I straighten the legs, I lift the head and chest up. Then recalibrate back to center. We'll do that one more time, just like that. So you're going to bend, fold, straighten, and lengthen the spine. Bend, side bend, straighten the legs, come right back up. Bend, side bend to the other side, come right back up. I'm going to Keep your torso upright, but bend the knees. And then as you straighten your legs, lift head and chest up and bring the torso right back up. Release your arms down by your side and shake it out. So that will come back later, maybe not as, it'll be a little bit more balance oriented. Let me just put it that way. So it won't be in the same orientation, just FYI. So I'm gonna move my mat back. I'm gonna get down onto the mat. Roller will go in the center of your mat. Get your tail and head fully supported on that roller. I'm adjust my camera here. Knees will be bent, feet flat. Yeah. Knees bent, feet flat, tailbone at one end, head fully supported at the other end. Arms are down by your side. Just find a little bit of alignment here first. So thigh bones point straight out of the hip sockets, heels in line with the sit bones, feet pointing straight ahead. Functional parallel position with the feet and legs. Back center of the pelvis, back center of the tailbone connects to the roller. Back bottom two ribs also connect to the roller. Then back center of the skull is also connected to the roller. So the chin isn't pointing up toward the ceiling or down toward the chest too much. So I'm just trying to find a relative neutral spine, neutral pelvis, recreating the natural curves to the neck and the small of the back. So I'm not overly tucking or overly arcing my pelvis, yeah? And then can I find a weight into the feet? Big toe, pinky toe, heel connection of each foot. You can think of that as an image of a tripod for each foot. And this scan where the weight of the hands might fall. It could be thumb, pinky, sit on the palm side. One side might feel different than the other. Just take a note, not trying to change anything. Yeah, and then for a moment, can you just relax your throat, forehead, jaw, and shoulders the best you can. Take a deep inhale in here, exhale, float both arms up toward the ceiling, palms face forward. Take a deep inhale in here, exhale, gonna drop the ribs, send this right arm back behind you, keeping the shoulder away from the ear. Inhale that arm right back up, standing strong to those feet. Exhale, left arm reaches back, drop the ribs, scoop the belly, shoulder away from the ear. Inhale right back up. Exhale, right arm reaches back. Inhale back up, and then exhale, left arm reaches back. Inhale back up, you'll pause here. Exhale, both arms reach back, ribs are dropping down. Inhale right back up. Exhale, sending both arms back. Inhale right back up. Two more times, exhale, sending both arms back. Inhale right back up, exhale, sending both arms back. Yeah, and then inhale right back up, you'll pause. Let's rotate your palms to face each other. You're gonna bend at the elbows so the forearm will be parallel to the ground. So you're making a right angle with your upper arm and your forearm. I'm just gonna do a moving chest opener. So from here, from this shape, just open up the arms to the side so it'll feel like possibly like a goalpost. Maybe you can imagine that's slightly like a cactus shape. Bring the elbows right back over the shoulders. We'll do that 3 more times. You're gonna open. This is a little bit slower, right? And then you'll close. Open. And close. Reversing the curves that we probably were if we were sitting at the desk or working on a computer, or maybe just on our phones, right? And then coming right back up, you'll pause, reach both arms up, and then forward and down onto the mat. So you can keep your arms onto the mat, hands on the mat, that works for you. If you like a little extra challenge, it doesn't work for everyone. So it's an option by bending your elbows and just keeping your bending at the elbows, keeping your elbows connected to the mat. Now, some of us might not feel like that's supportive of that. Leave your arms down to the mat. Some of us might not feel our arms are long enough for that to happen. Remember, it's just an option. It's not required. So just place your arms down if that works best for you. Take a deep inhale in here. Exhale, going to scoop the belly, draw the right leg to tabletop. Inhale to hold it. Exhale, place the foot back down. Inhale in here. Exhale, left leg floats up, standing strong to that right foot. Inhale to hold. Exhale, place the foot back down. Inhale in here. Exhale, right leg floats up. Inhale to hold. Exhale, place the foot back down. Inhale in here, exhale, left leg floats up. Yeah. Inhale to hold, exhale, place the foot back down. We're moving on. Take a deep inhale in here, exhale to the right leg to tabletop, leave the leg there. Inhale in here, exhale, left leg floats up to meet the right leg. Jump to point the feet. Keep the shape of the legs fairly constant. On the exhale, reach the right toe down towards the mat, hinging from the thigh. Inhale, leg right back up. Exhale, left toe taps down. Inhale, back up. One more time, each side like this. Right toe taps, and back up, and then left toe taps. Back up. Pause. You can remain with pointed feet, or now flex your feet if it works for you. It doesn't have to. Always go back to pointed feet. Right heel taps down now. and bring it back up. And then left heel taps down now and bring it up. One more time each side, right heel taps and up, left heel taps. Pause here now, extend both legs up towards the ceiling with feet flex. Any amount, extending those legs and bring the legs back to your tabletop. Extend both legs up and bring it back to tabletop. Yeah, and extend both legs up. Bring it back to tabletop. Next one, we're going to hold. It's going to change here a little bit. Extend the legs up. Now point your feet, flex both feet, point both feet, flex both feet, point, flex, point, flex, pause, bring the leg back to tabletop. Right foot back down first, foot over the left. If the forearms are up, go ahead and place them down. If you need to wriggle anything out, it's a good time to do it. Shake anything out, recalibrate. It's all good. Now go ahead and interlace your fingers. Place the palms behind the skull, point the elbow slightly forward. Take a deep inhale in here. Exhale, you'll nod the head around the spine up to your abdominal curl. So you're looking towards your belly, thighs, or knees. Inhale to hold. And then exhale, coming right back down, running through. Inhale and exhale again, nod the head around the spine up, abdominal curl. Inhale to hold. Exhale, coming right back down. Inhale and exhale again, nod the head around the spine up, abdominal curl. Pow. Inhale to hold. Exhale, coming right back down. Inhale in here, exhale again, nod the head around the spine up to your abdominal curl. Pow. Yeah, inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. Next one, we hold. Exhale, you're gonna round yourself up. Pause now. Release the right arm across the left side of the body. You got 8 pulses through. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand behind the skull, left hand releases over to the right. You got 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand goes back behind the skull. Come back to the center. Leave your feet where they're at, and just allow the knees to open up. You might roll to the sides of the feet. Release both arms forward through the diamond shape of your legs here. 8 pulses through. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Reach. Hands go back behind the skull. Place the feet flat back down onto the mat. Roll up 1 more inch, and then come all the way back down. From here, float both arms up toward the ceiling, palms face forward. We're moving on to balance. Take care of yourself, right? So if you need to do a different option, it's fine. Remember, it could just be a heel lift, maybe a couple toe taps. Yeah. If you're ready, take a deep inhale in here. Exhale, flip the right leg to tabletop. If you need to place the foot down before I say so, please do so. Place the foot back down. Inhale in here, exhale, left leg flips up. Inhale in here, exhale, place the foot back down. Remember, you can do a toe tap. Maybe it's just a heel lift. Place the foot back down. Deep inhale in here, exhale, right leg flips up. Pow. Can you keep this here for a moment? You might not. You might go back to toe taps. You might place your foot all the way back down. It's fine. And then go ahead and place your foot back down. Exhale, left leg flips up. Yeah, hold it. And place the foot back down. Now, a little bit different here. Keep the feet flat for a moment. Reach both arms back. Don't let your ribs split up. And you might want to not reach back very far. So you might not want to go for your fullest range of motion. My fullest range of motion is about here. So I'm going to come up about here. Now exhale, flip the right leg to tabletop. And can you keep the arms there? Maybe they go back a little bit further, maybe not. Place the foot back down. Exhale, left leg floats up. It's a little bit different when the arms are reaching back. And place the foot back down. We all have one side that's a little bit more challenging than the other, right? Right leg floats up. This is my more accessible side. I'll just say that. I'm not going to say it's easy. Place the foot back down, and then exhale, left leg floats up. And this is my more challenging side, standing on that right foot. Place the foot back down, pause, reach both arms up, and then both arms come forward and down to the mat by your side. From here, take a deep inhale and exhale. I want you to sink the belly, tilt the feet bump, in from the lower back towards the roller any amount. Some of us will connect, some of us will get close, some of us might feel super far away. It's fine. Just trying to find a curl. Inhale in here, exhale, release it back down to neutral. Yeah. Inhale in here, exhale, again, sink the belly, tilt the feet bump into the lower back. Any amount. Just trying to find a curl. Inhale in here, exhale, release it back down to neutral. Inhale in here, exhale again, sink the belly, tilt the feet bone into the lower back, any amount. Inhale in here, exhale, release it back down to neutral. Moving on. Inhale in here, exhale again, sink the belly, tilt the feet bone into the lower back. Engage your glutes, press down the feet. Float yourself up to your bridge here. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down, finding that neutral position. So it's not gonna feel very big because we're elevated off the mat with this roller. Exhale again, sink the belly, curl the tailbone, press down the feet, float yourself up. Yeah, Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. Finding that neutral positioning. Inhale in here, exhale again, think, curl, float yourself up. Yeah, inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. Find neutral, pause. From here, you're just gonna rock back and forth on the roller, head goes one way, hips go the other way. You can open up your arms and legs for one little bit bigger rock and roll. It just means you get a little bit more surface area of the back body. And then you can also lift up one leg and one arm the way that you're rolling away from and then the way that you're looking towards those limbs, right? And you'll get more surface of the back body, more shoulder blade, more side of the glute, yeah? So find which version works for you if they do. You may not find that these do, so you might do something else, maybe even coming off the roller. Find yourself at that center line and you're gonna roll up to one side of the roller using your arms and legs to help you come back down onto the mat. Send the roller to the side. Don't let it get too far away. We'll come back to it real quick. So you can hug the knees into your chest. You can do both at the same time, one at a time. Maybe you go for a figure four, maybe a constructive rest, knees together, lower legs separate, maybe a full collapse, whatever you need. It's fun. That's all you get though. All right, so we're gonna take the roller into the hands, outside handed grip of the roller, something a little more familiar perhaps. Float the arms up toward the ceiling, back imprints, curl that tailbone, right? Right knee to the chest, followed by the left knee, both knees are in. Deep inhale in here, exhale, round yourself up, abdominal curl. Pow, keep the right knee there, send the left leg out long. Inhale in here, I'm gonna switch sides. Inhale and switching sides, exhale and exhale. In, exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. In, in. Exhale, exhale, both knees into the chest, roll yourself down. Take a moment, shake anything out you might need. I'm gonna change my angle here just to make the shape a little bit clearer. We're gonna change the orientation of the roller. So the roller is gonna point up towards the ceiling and they're gonna hold maybe to the bottom third of the roller. Yeah, so I wouldn't say halfway though, you could, just makes it a little bit easier, I think, conceptually, if you hold it about a third of the way down. So I'm gonna float the arms up towards the ceiling with this roller, like this. Imprint your spine, right leg to tabletop, followed by the left leg. Yeah, now you're gonna take a deep inhale in here. Exhale, I want you to roll yourself up. As you roll yourself up, extend the legs. And then round yourself right back down, bring the legs back in. You do that again, roll yourself up, extend the legs, and roll yourself right back down. Next one we hold, keep that back imprinted. Exhale, round yourself up, extend the legs, pause, and I'm gonna pulse up with the roller from the abdominals for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now pause, keep the legs in parallel, open the legs to a straddle, drop the roller through, you got 8 pulses through. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, reach, roller up, close the legs, roll up 1 more inch, roll yourself all the way down, hug the knees in, take a little release. I'll change my angle. Yeah. Then you're gonna place your hands to the outside of the roller again, put the arms up towards the ceiling. Imprint your spine, right knee to the chest, followed by the left knee. So both legs are in, deep inhale in here, exhale, round yourself up, double curl. Keep the right knee into the chest, the left leg stretches out long. Take the left armpit, fire the torso, left armpit towards right knee. Inhale in here, I'm gonna switch sides. Right armpit towards left knee, inhale, and then switching sides. Exhale and exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. In, X. Inhale, exhale, exhale, and in, X. Now switch sides once. Hold here for the inhale, hold for the exhale, hold for the inhale, hold for the exhale, switching sides. Inhale, hold, inhale, hold, switch. Inhale, hold, inhale, hold, switch. Inhale, hold, inhale, hold, exhale, hug those knees in, roll yourself down. You can look right, look left. Yeah, take a moment, shake anything out that you might need. From here, we are gonna move on to full bridges. So I'm gonna offer up using this roller for the bridge, but you might not wanna do that. If that's not your jam, it's totally fine. So if you don't wanna use the roller, just keep your feet flat on the mat and just do the same things there. Same movement. If you're gonna use the roller, you can place it underneath the triangle with your knees here. And then for those of us who are gonna use the roller, you're gonna place the roller at the arch of the feet. Now, everyone has their choice of keeping the arms on the mat, gives you the biggest base of support. Taking some of that away by bending the elbows, upper arm base support stays there. Taking the entire base support of the arms away, float the arms up toward the ceiling, find what challenge that works for you. All right, deep inhale in here, exhale, you're gonna sink the belly, curl the tailbone, You're gonna float yourself up to a bridge, find your pathway up. It might be articulated, it might be flat back, it might be a combination of both. It's fine, you're in control. Take a deep inhale in here, exhale coming back down. Finding your way back to neutral. I'm gonna encourage you to find the center line of your body, so try not to waver from side to side. As you come up, take a deep inhale in here, exhale, scoop, curl, float yourself up, find your bridge. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. Reestablishing back to neutral. Inhale in here, exhale again, scoop, curl, float yourself up, find your bridge. Yeah. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. Reestablish back to neutral. Here we go. Take a deep inhale in here, exhale, scoop, curl, float yourself up, find your bridge. Pause. You're gonna come down 1 or 2 inches from the pelvis, and then you're gonna pulse the pelvis up moderately for 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You pause here, keep the hips level and even. Right leg close to tabletop. Place the foot back down. Left leg floats up. Place the foot back down. Right leg floats up and down. Left leg floats up and down. Right leg up and down. Last one. Left leg up and down. Pause. Flip the hips up higher. Come all the way down. Do me a favor. Lengthen your legs out once. Pull the roller back or place your feet back down with knees bent. All right. Deep inhale in here. Exhale. Scoop the belly. Curl the tailbone. Float yourself up. Find your bridge. Hips are level and even. Right leg close to your tabletop, extend the right leg up. Right leg drops down to the high descent, left leg, you flex your foot. Point the foot up, flex the foot down. Point the foot up, flex the foot down. Point the foot up, flex the foot down, point the foot up, pause. Now this right leg is gonna open to the right, still in parallel, bring it back. It's like the windshield wiper. You only go to the right and then bring it back to center. Keep the hips stable. Right leg opens, bring it back one more time. Right leg opens, don't let this left knee open. Bring it back, bring the leg back to tabletop, foot goes back down. Put the hips up higher, left leg to tabletop, extend the left leg up. Left leg drops down the high sending, right leg, you flex your foot, point the foot up. Flex the foot down, point the foot up. Flex the foot down, point the foot up one more time. Flex the foot down, point the foot up. Now, keep the leg in parallel. This left leg opens up to the left without shifting the hips, bring it back to center. Left leg opens up, don't let the right knee open up. Bring it back to center 2 more times, hips are level. And center, last one, left leg opens up, bring it back to center, bring the leg back to tabletop. Foot goes back down, put the hips up higher, come all the way down. Lengthen out the legs. You might just hang on here for a moment. Maybe internal, external rotation feels good here. Maybe we take a little bit of calf release, calf massage, or maybe going to the back of the thighs. Doing a little back hamstring release as well. All right, from here, move the roller down to the back of your ankles. Again, you may not want to use the roller here. Just keep your feet flat. Sorry, keep your legs long. You can flex your feet strongly there. Flexing your feet on the roller is going to be up to you. Some of us have a really tender Achilles tendon or back of the ankle, so maybe relaxed foot works. And we are going to roll up. So if a roller doesn't work for you, hands behind the thighs and just roll yourself up to sitting. Otherwise, this is just one rep. Arms up towards the ceiling, palms face forward, reach the arms back, keep the ribs dropping down, just like what we did in the beginning of class. Reach the arms forward, nod the head, round yourself up, hollow over, and then stack your hands on top. All right, so we're gonna come, you can release the roller for a moment. We're gonna come to reverse tabletop. I'm just gonna demonstrate what reverse tabletop looks like without the roller. You might wanna do that if reverse tabletop on the roller is not what you wanna do today. It's totally fine. So typically fingertips spun forward towards the feet, but I allow people to place their hands where they like. So I turn my fingertips either slightly diagonally or behind me. That just helps open up my chest. Feet flat on the mat, knees bent. I'm gonna curl my tailbone under, it's like a reverse bridge, but I'm gonna keep my gaze forward. You can lift up your gaze toward the ceiling, but sometimes that's really stressful for some people's necks. So choose wisely that works for you. All right, so that's basically what we're gonna do. So you can choose your feet flat on the mat or take the roller, which means you're gonna be a little bit more compressed in the start with the hip flexion here. All right, so take a deep inhale in here, exhale, scoop, curl, float yourself up, press down to your surface, and come all the way back down. You got that one more time, float yourself up, just like this, not your last one, and coming all the way down. Now you can stick with that if that's enough, otherwise float yourself up, right leg stretches out and bring it back in. Left leg stretches out, bring it back in, pause, flip the hips up higher and come all the way down. Good news, this is a short set, unlike Wednesday and Monday. All right, shoulders down away from the ears. Exhale, float yourself up. Right leg extends out, stays out, up and down with the leg. Up and down, that's it. Bring the leg back to tabletop, place the foot there, flip the hips up higher. Left leg stretches out, up and down, up and down. Bring the leg back in, place the foot down, flip hips up, come all the way down. And then you can lengthen out the legs. Just reach the arms up, flat back, forward, round over where you can. If you don't want your legs on the roller, take them off. It's fine. Then release, and all the way up to sitting upright. All right, so we go to our extension section here. It'll be quick. Roller in front, center the forearms on the roller, lying down on your belly. Legs behind you. Yeah, find a comfortable position for their arms so they don't have to be very narrow, that's fine. Palms face each other. Forehead down on the mat as long as that feels okay for you and your neck. Remember, you can always put your head in line with the spine if that works better for your body. Leg position can be parallel, turned out, together, or separated, combination of all that. So I'm gonna go for a turned out position, slight separation of the legs. Take a deep inhale in here, exhale, pull the roller towards you, flip the head and upper spine up. So you're rising up, taking a peek over the roller. Front bottom ribs remain connected to the mat, those front bottom two, coming all the way back down. Deep inhale in here, exhale, pull the roller towards you, flip the head and upper spine up. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. Inhale in here, exhale, pull that roller towards you to flip the head and upper spine up. Coming right back down. And the next one, we hold for a moment. Deep inhale in here, exhale, flip the head and upper spine up. You pause. Right arm floats up and away from the roller, any amount, back down. Left arm and back down. Keep the legs long, right leg kicks up and away and down. Left leg kicks up and away and down. Pause, roll your torso all the way back down. Deep inhale in here, exhale, pull the roller towards you, flip the head and upper spine up. Now right arm, left leg and down. Left arm, right leg and down. Try to keep the pelvis stable. Right arm and left and down. Left arm and right and down. Pause, roll your torso all the way back down. One last variation here for extension. Deep inhale in here, exhale, pull that roller towards you, flip the head and upper spine up. Pause, flip both legs off the mat. Just take tiny swimming legs from the glutes and the thighs. Try not to bend the knees. So you're really moving from your thighs and your booty. You can always bring your torso down if that works better for you. Yeah. And swim, 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 swim, swim. Relax the legs back down, roll your torso back down. Allow the roller to go away from you. And you can press yourself into a rest position. So it could be a child's pose, it could be cat pose, maybe it's a different pose. Find the rest position that works for you. Breathe there. Just adjusting my set a little bit. You'll take a deep inhale in here, exhale, roll up through the base of the spine, one vertebra at a time. Sorry for any mat noises there. And then you can work yourself up to standing. All right. Okay. This will be a little bit more truncated than what happened on Monday or Wednesday, so just be aware. We're going to go for a wide-ish, ISH position, turned out position, not your widest, right? We're going to do an open, turned out leg squat. There will be a hip hinge, arms reach forward, knees track over the second, third toes. We got 5. Take a deep inhale in here, exhale, keep the gaze forward, slide down, and then stand all the way back up. We got 2. All the way up. We got 3. And up. We got 4. And up. And then we got 5. And up. We leave that there. Shake it out. All right. So now we're going to do what I would call lunge around the world or a clock lunge. Not truly around the world. But the leg that goes forward is going to bend, and the leg that stays back stays straight. But the back leg, that heel will come up. So you can place your hands on your hips if you like. You're going to bring this right leg forward. You're going to lunge, back heel comes up, back leg is straight. Push yourself back, home. When you go to the side, you're going to go to the side. This foot stays down, this straight leg stays down, foot stays down, knee still track over the second, third toes. Press yourself back. Then I'm going to go back. When I go back, this back leg does bend, heel stays down, but the forefoot comes up for a little bit more range of motion. It's not going to feel very big. Coming right back up. Let's go to the left. Left leg, back heel comes up, back to home. To the left, heel stays down on that straight leg, coming back. You go back, bend the back knee, lift the front foot, bring yourself forward. That's what we're going to do. We're going to come back home each and every time. But now hands behind the skull, and we'll do a little bit of forward and a little bit of side bend and a little bit of chest lift. You'll follow along. Hands behind the skull. Again, try not to pull on your head. Same bottom front 2 ribs here where we're folding. And bring that left leg forward. You'll fold over, push yourself back up, catch it. You're gonna go to the side. That straight leg, foot stays down, so you're gonna go to the right, side bend to the right, come back up, back to center. Now you're gonna lift your head and chest up as you send that right leg back, bend the right knee, or front foot comes up, push yourself forward, we go to the left leg goes forward, fold, push yourself back, go to the left, side bend to the left. This foot stays down, coming right back up. Send it back knee bends, front foot comes up, lift the head and chest up, push yourself forward, and that's it, shake it out. That's all we have time for. Now we're gonna do a plank positioning. So I'm gonna offer up full plank, straight arm plank, but you can also come to forearm plank. Today's movement will be good with forearm plank. It doesn't always work when I offer stuff up. So again, if you need to modify, go to a plank that works for you, right? It could be an all fours, it could be a kneeling plank. If you're a kneeling plank or an all fours plank, just work where you need to. Otherwise, if you're gonna go to straight or forearm plank with straight legs behind you, you can follow along with me. Reach the arms up, standing at the back of your mat, legs in parallel. Waterfall down, fold forward, and keep your legs straight. You might bend your knees a little bit. Whatever you need to get your hands down on the ground and walk yourself forward. Find your plank position. Right knee to the chest and send it back. Left knee to the chest and send it back. Now right knee towards right elbow and send it back. Left knee towards left elbow, send it back. Pause here, pike yourself up, downward dog. Drop your heels down towards the floor in the amount. Float yourself forward, pause. Left knee to the chest and send it back. Right knee to the chest and send it back. Left knee towards left elbow and back. Right knee towards right elbow and back. Pause, pike the hips up, downward dog. Press the pound into the floor with the hands and the feet. Pike the hips up from the ceiling. Float yourself forward, find your plank. Hold here for a moment. Gently place one knee down, other knee down. So you can come into a child's pose, toes together, knees apart for a rest position. Maybe you come to a cat pose, maybe come to a seated pose. Find what works for you. Wherever you're at, deep inhale in here, exhale, walk the hands over to the right, stretching out the left side of the waist, left side of the ribs, breathe to that side. Deep inhale in here, exhale, walk the hands back to the center line. Deep inhale in here, exhale, walk the hands over to the left, stretching out the right side of the waist, right side of the ribs, breathe to that side. Deep inhale in here, exhale, walk the hands back to the center, and then widen the stance of the hands here and the arms, and press your hands on the floor or wherever you can. In child's pose, your booty will reach towards the heels, possibly. Cat pose, lower and upper spine will reach up towards the ceiling a little bit. If you're in seated pose, you'll rock behind your sit bones, whether your hands be on the floor or your thighs. Wherever you're at, take a deep inhale in here, exhale, walk your hands back towards you so you can roll up to an upright position. You might be able to sit onto your heels, you might feel more comfortable standing on your knees, you might feel more comfortable standing up. Just find an upright torso positioning. And keep your eyes open, soft, or close, up to you. Inhale to the sides and back to the ribs. Exhale, sink the belly, draw the navel up and in, elongate the spine, shoot the crown of the head through the ceiling. Next, inhale, shrug the shoulders up to the ears. On the exhale, allow the shoulder blades to slide down gently, naturally, as you keep your belly up and in. Elongate the spine, shoot the crown of the head through the ceiling. And if you're ready, you might already be there, you're gonna come onto your knees. And then curl the toes under. You're gonna bring whatever leg forward you like. I think I'm gonna bring my left leg forward. You can place your hands under your thigh, to a wall, to a chair, maybe to a roller if you need some support. If you don't need any support, just drop your arms down to your side. Everyone's gonna send weight into their front foot. Press down on that front foot, work yourself up to standing, other foot next to it. Nice and tall, ears, shoulders, hips, and knees in one up and down, and ankles, one up and down long line on each side. And then on the inhale, I'm gonna shrug the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, allow the shoulders to drift away from the ears naturally as you scoop your belly up and in. Elongate the spine, shoot the crown of the head through the ceiling, getting to a tall, comfortable position without too much tension. All right, and that is it. Thank you for joining me. See you next time, and take care of yourself. I'm gonna stop recording, so this is always just weird. I'm kind of in focus, I'm kind of not. All right, enjoy the rest of your week.